Welcome to this video in which we get a chance to help you walk through some initial setup to get you going and working well on Realm. And then I'll walk you through some basic features of Realm so you feel more oriented to how it looks on a computer. The first thing that we're going to do right after you get registered and signed in is this will be the first screen that you see. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check to make sure that all of your information on your account is accurate or fill in some of the missing information. For example, the first thing I want you to do is you notice that your name is in the upper right hand corner. Okay, on the bottom of it is a down arrow. If you click on this, what will happen is it will begin to show you some options for you to do. We'll walk you through some of these are. The first thing will be My Profile. So if you click this, it's going to take you to your profile information. My picture is missing here. And if you click on this, it will give you a chance to choose some from information. Choose a picture that you would like to upload. In addition, you can click Edit Profile after looking at some of the information and saying, oh, the address is not correct. This is my old address. I'd like to change this. We moved down the street, still on Random Lane, but we're now on 456. Then go ahead, change information, and click Save. You will also notice that there is more personal information that you can choose, whether or not marital status, allergies, skills, or interests. We'll get to these later. These are great, but we're not going to worry about these right now. For the moment, just make sure that your contact information is correct, including some of your home phone numbers and your email. You can also add other emails for us to get a hold of you if you need to. But this account email is the one that you will get information about and you will use to log in on Realm. The next thing that I want to talk about is how you can manage the privacy of who sees your information. And this is very related to our online directory. Where you manage your privacy can be found in two places. Here on your profile screen, where if you click it, takes you to this screen. And the same screen can be found at the bottom back of your name where it says Manage Privacy. It's the same screen, as you can see. The default that is on your account right now is that your contact and personal information can be seen by leaders and groups that you are in serving teams that you are part of. This means that no one else can find you. So if someone types in here and looks for your name, they will not be able to find you. In order to be part of the online directory, you need to choose anyone in the church and then click Save. If this is not clicked, no one else will be able to find your name or see that you are part of Realm or your information, unless they are part of a group that you're in. The other way you can do this is you can choose custom privacy. What this means is that you can say, I don't want to know, except for my groups, anyone where I live, but I would like them to get a hold of me so I can change my email address to anyone in the church. That way, so if someone wants to get a hold of you, they'll see your name and your email address. This would also include your phone number, the home address. Click Save, and it moves forward. Now, what I also want to do, I want to go back to managing privacy. Sam Silly has a daughter, Beatrice. She goes by B Silly. So because B Silly is under 18 years old, no one will be able to see her information about where she lives or her email address or phone number. But if you would like for her to show up in the online directory, you have to choose offline directory. The default is that it's off. If you click it, this will let people see that B Silly is the daughter of Sam Silly on the online directory. It becomes part of that. If there are more family members, each person will need to choose this. And in addition, if B Silly or any children are under 18, once you click this and click Save, an email will be sent to Sam saying that this has been changed for the daughter so that if anything happens, Sam is notified about the changes to his children. The next place I want to talk to you about are some of the things, the features within Realm that will be helpful for you to know about. On the left-hand side is your menu bar. This will always be here and will give you options. Some items will have an arrow after it that allow you to click it and open up to more information. The news channel is the collection of all the news that is happening for you in particular. This will have events and a collection of chats and inboxes, file shares, photos that are shared in your groups, or events that you're associated with. If we go back to the left-hand side column, the inboxes functions very much like an internal email system in which you can send information back and forth within Realm. The chat function is very much like a message. This will send messages back and forth. And if you want to start a new message, you click the plus and type the name or names of people that you would like to send a message to. History keeps track of all that is happening in terms of communication. So if you want to figure out what you did, this is a good place to go. That's the communication tabs. Communications is a great way for us to stay in contact together here on Realm, and different ways that we can do it. The news is a great place to make sure you're staying up to date with the number of groups that you're participating in at John Knox, including our whole church. The next thing I want to talk about is the events page. The events page is a great way for us to keep track of what's happening at the church. The beauty of this is it can sort to the events that are particular to me, so I can know what's happening on in the future, and also the things that are happening at the church. So this is not just me, but all the stuff that's happening in the church. There's different ways to search it and look down and scroll through it. If I click on an event, it shows me more information about the event and where to find it and how to join it or participate or even add to my own calendar or set this as a favorite I would like. Another great way to be involved on Realm is through giving. John Knox is participating in an e-giving platform that allows you to give from your phone, from your computer, or even via texting. And you'll find different ways to participate in this way. And in a further video, in addition, we are going to talk about this more as the summer goes on. But you can see here that an easy way to give is just to click plus, takes you to a different website where you can enter amount, which fund you would like to do, either to offset the mortgage or our unified operating fund, and whether or not you want to give once or multiple times, and how often you would like to do it, and click continue, and it takes you to a page where you can fulfill all your credit card number and information. If you notice over here where it says manage payment methods, this allows you to store credit card numbers. And once you've entered in a payment method, no one, not even our finance manager, has access to that credit card information. That information is stored securely on Realm. This page you can also access through managing your account right here under your name. Okay? The next thing I want to talk about are groups. The groups are a fantastic way for us to keep track of each other and communicate and stay connected throughout this time here at John Knox. You'll find that Sam Silly is part of John Knox Presbyterian Church. This is the group that everyone is a part of at John Knox. And you also see that Sam Silly has decided to join the Sunday Service AV and Tech group. Here, he is participating as a leader with Christian Benderitis. You'll find here that the group itself has its own news channel, a list of the participants that are involved, files that are associated with this. So both anyone who's a leader can upload a file to this group. And here you'll find that in order to participate in this, there's a schedule associated with it. We also can keep track of attendance and other information regarding the meeting times or particular information about it. Or if you're just new to this and you don't see any groups and you're like, I would like to be part of this, you can also find groups. Groups at John Knox have been divided up into these sort of categories, and you can find ways to participate in leadership or music in the arts. Certain groups will have information about it. For example, if you'd like to participate in Bells, you've always wondered about it, you can join the Bells, find out information about it, where they meet, the location where they meet, or click Join Bells, and a message will be sent to our leader, Jim Traxler, about your interest in participating in Bells. Groups are a fantastic way for us to stay involved, and I would encourage you to spend more time looking at it. You will also see that there is a option for looking at ways in which you will participate and volunteer in serving. This will keep track of days that you can serve and dates that you're unavailable. Keep track of your skills and interests, as well as other opportunities that you will have to volunteer or participate in John Knox. This is still up and coming, so look for more information on this later. The last thing I want to talk about is the directory. This is a great way for us to find information about our church members and find ways to stay in contact with each other. Here you'll find within the directory a list of everyone in alphabetical order who has given permission to be part of the online directory or has opted in. If you don't want to scroll through as more people get in participating, you can search for a person's name here. If you click on their information, you'll find that the information that they have revealed to us is here, and you also can send a chat to that person, a specific message right to them to say hi, or say, hey, I saw you at the park the other day. It was nice to see you. Well, that wraps up this video of our walkthrough with some of the basic features and navigation within Realm on the computer. If you get stuck, please know that in the upper right-hand corner is a question mark. At any time you get stuck on something, you can click this and it will give specific information about the web page that you are on. For example, if you're looking at a directory, this will give specific information about the online directory. If I was somewhere else within groups, let's say, and finding the groups, and I clicked the question mark, it will take me to different information about finding a group to join. This is an awesome resource that Realm has given to us. So make sure that if you have a question about something and want to find out, make sure you're on the page that you have and click the question mark. And if you still get stuck on it, please give us a call. We have a growing list of Realm experts that will be happy to help you and walk you through what's going on. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you on Realm.